Here we have a 100 grid. The grey numbers on the grid are possible products when we multiply ones and twos. Well, first of all, what do I mean by product? The product is the result of multiplying numbers together. So, for example, if the product is 1, what numbers did we multiply together to get 1? Well, we've multiplied 1 by 1, gave us 1. So that's our first product. Okay, the next one, 2, is 1 times 2. Then we have 4, which is 2 times 2. Now, remembering we can use our index notation to simplify this, we could write that as 2 to the power of 2 or 2 squared. Now, the next one on the board is 8. So what have we done this time? Well, we've multiplied it by another 2. So we've got 2 times 2 times 2, which equals 8. And we can also rewrite that as 2 to the power of 3. Okay, so remembering from previous lessons, the 2 in this case is our base number. And the 3 is telling us how many times we're going to multiply that base number by itself. So in this case, it's 3 times. So we have 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, the next number on the grid is 16. Now you'll probably notice that that's 8 times 2. So we're just doing another multiplication of 2. We have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 equals 16. How would you write that using index notation? Yes, we'd write that as 2 to the power of 4. The next one is 32, so we're multiplying it by yet another 2. So you should notice that the powers are going up each time. So now we have 2 to the power of 5. Okay, and the last one was 64. So we've multiplied it by another 2. We've got 2 to the power of 6. Okay, have we now used or found all the different products using 1s and 2s? I know that if I chose to multiply any of those by 1, it would be the same, so that wouldn't make any difference. So the only other option I've got is whether I could multiply the number by 2 again. Well, the highest one we've got so far is 64. Now, if I multiplied that by 2, I'd get 128, which isn't on the 100 grid, and therefore we have used all of the different possibilities using just 1s and 2s. So what about if we then started to include 3s? So the first one we would use, 1 times 3. So I'm circling them in red this time. Then what about 2 times 3? How about 3 squared or 3 times 3? Okay, now I could start sort of mixing them up a little bit. So I can have 2 times 3 squared is 18. What other numbers could I have? Well, I could multiply this by 1, but it wouldn't make any difference. I could multiply it by another 2. That would definitely make a difference. So this time I could have 2 squared times 3 squared equals 36. What could I do then? I could choose to multiply it by 2 again, or I could choose to multiply it by 3 again. Okay, have a go and see what different products you can find by multiplying by 2s and 3s and see if you can find them all. So pause the video and come back once you've had a try. Okay, hopefully you went away and you tried that little activity. And on the screen you can see some of the different products that you might have found. I'd now like you to go to the worksheet that is attached to the assignment and complete that.